So what I like about this is that when you're taking the microphone off, it's way easier for the DM30, and I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. The DM30, you just unscrew this on the bottom here, and it has its own threading available, which is really nice. I believe it's a 5/8, and you can just screw it on, just like that. Very simple. It took like 2 seconds compared to the other one. So we're going to test that out. Right now it was on mute. And it does have a really nice indicator when it shows you that, and also you can see the RGB right there on the bottom. So already I'm liking the Maono DM30. I really do like the style of it. You do have a button on the back to change the RGB here, as you can see. It's a physical button, which I kind of prefer over touch sensitive for something like this. That way you can actually feel it without having multiple issues with it. So as far as the dial wheel, I don't really know exactly what the volume percentage is at because it doesn't have a little angle thing. So that's kind of hard to differentiate what the audio is. All right, so now we're in the first setting for the air purifier. Let me know how you think it sounds on this microphone itself. So I'm just gonna dial it up a bit. I'm pretty sure I'll put it all the way up at 100% gain, and then I'll dial it back a little bit. All right, so now we're on the second setting for the DM30. This is exactly how it sounds. That's some audio test right there. Now we're in the third setting for the air purifier on the DM30. So this is exactly what it sounds like. Hopefully it's good because I honestly would want to use it. Peter Pepper Picker Pepper Pellins Melons, you know the deal. Peter Pepper Picker Pepper Pellins Melons, you know the deal. So that was up close. I'm gonna do a little bit further away. Peter Pepper Picker Pepper Pellins Melons, you know the deal. Peter Pepper Picker Pepper Pellins Melons, you know the deal. So that was about 3 to 4 inches about. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the distance test. So to keep it fair, I'm gonna try to do the same 3 feet-ish. So right around here. Now we're in the distance test for the DM30 Maono. So this is exactly the same like coverage that we have for the previous microphone. This is exactly how it sound if you were very far away. I'm pretty sure we're at the same exact volume. I'm just gonna guess. It's kind of hard to differentiate between the volume on the volume knob. And then back again to 3 to 4 inches. So when you're gonna go ahead and download it, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and go to the DM. It's called the Maono Soft Link, and that's what you're going to download. I'll leave a link in the description if you decide to actually get this. We're going to go to Maono Link, and then it'll download for Windows, Mac, Android, and etc. You just click the download link, and once you do that, you can easily go here, go to Launchpad, go to Maono Link, and then that will go ahead and give you the entire software. So once it's actually plugged in, you can actually turn on the microphone right here. So you just go standard once it syncs. Okay, so in here you can actually change the microphone itself just like that. You can change the gain of it. I like to keep it around 80 to 70, somewhere around there. You can turn on mic monitoring because it does have an audio jack on the top of it, and you can easily do that. You can change the volume on the headphones themselves, which is really cool that it actually has that feature built into the software. It also has the deep tone. So this is what the deep is. This is the natural. This is the default for it. It's set onto deep once you're good, and then you're good to go. When you go to natural, this is how it's going to sound. It's a little bit more open, I guess you could say, just a little bit better. And then you also have bright. I personally like the deep one because it sounds more natural for my voice, even though natural doesn't sound as natural. And then legacy, as you can see here. And legacy is just a little bit of different of basically all of them. I'm not too sure how to explain it. You can change the RGB right here. You can turn it on and off, and it's instant. You can change red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, blue, purple, and then you can do that rainbow effect, and it changes all in real time. And you can, like I said, change the brightness right here as well. In the advanced section right here, you do have multiple more options. Basically the same thing here, gain and headphone. You also have an EQ one, which has a flat by default. It also has a high pass, a high presence boost, and high pass and presence boost filters. So you can actually see what is good on that. You also do have a limiter and a compressor, so you can actually bring those up or down, whatever you need to do that. If you don't know what these are, there's more YouTube tutorials on what compressors and limiters are. I'm not going to explain it because this is going to be a really short video, but you can also do the high pass filter and presence boost, which I find pretty good compared to the flat. And it does change in real time, like I said, and that's exactly what it is. So if something's really high, really low, it'll bring it up or boost it down. You could also check for firmware. It's going to cut off right now, but that's also another thing that you can do. So yeah, Maono Link is very good, very nice. I'll leave a link in the description for the exact software that you want to be able to download it. I highly recommend it. And yeah, so easy functions, easy on pretty much the entire microphone. It sounds really good, really, really good. For the price, it's about $40 on the time of recording, which is really good on the price on Maono's end. And we'd also have more microphones coming up soon from Maono, the PD100, the XLR cable version, which is a little bit more podcasty. This one's more for universal. You can easily plug it into USB-C MacBook, and then you can bring it home and then plug it into, you know, a USB hub, which is what I have. And it's really, really nice. Very, very recommend this microphone for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.